Arise, O compatriot, Nigeria's call away to serve our fatherland with love and strength and faith. The labor of our heroes past shall never be in vain. To serve with heart and mind, one nation bound in freedom, peace and unity. How to play the Nigerian National Anthem Level 4. Arise, O compatriot, Nigeria's call away. That was what we did the last time. This time we're going to be adding some passing chord. Instead of going from do, so, fa, la, do, so, fa, do, we'll add some passing chords to it. So this is how we get in. Arise, O compatriot, Nigeria's call away. How did we know what to add? This is how you know what to add. When you sing the song, so do, and you know do is in the do chord. That's why it makes sense. This is do inside, and it repeats again. So it's also do when you're hitting this, and you know do is also in the la chord. We could have chosen to stay on do, it will still make sense because the do is in the do chord. You can remain there, or you can go to give it a little bit of progression. You can do something like this. Sorry. So the first do was on a do chord and the second do was on a la chord, right? So that's the reason we chose the la chord. Now let's go to the next. So instead of going from fa to do, there's a re note there. And the re note is in the so chord, so so ti re. So we pick the re as our passing chord back to do. So that's why we picked the so chord. You repeat it again. That's it. So that's why we use those two passing chords. Let me play it now without playing the melody. Arise, O arise, O compatriot, Nigeria's call obey to serve our fatherland with love and strength and faith. Now to the next part. The labor of our heroes' path shall never be in vain. That part you understand, it's the same with the last lesson. Now, to serve with heart and mind, one nation bound in freedom, peace and unity. So, the so chord wasn't added in the last video for peace and unity. All I did was peace and unity. For now, what I'm doing is peace and unity. So I added this so chord passing note, and it's easy to understand because the melody line there is So the point where I press the re, since re is in the saw chord, I can just add the saw chord. Basically, and I think that's one of the rules for adding passing chords. It's not every time that it's compulsory that the notes should always be in the chord, but as a beginner you need to know this rule to understand how some of these passing chords are added to a chord progression.